students, welcome back to my channel. In last lecture we had studied method number 2. Do you remember that method? In that method we had studied power of 2. But there is one drawback of that method. Can you just tell me what was the drawback? If the number is bigger one, so that method is not applicable. That would be a very complicated method for you. Am I right? So my suggestion is there. Apply method number 1, that is division by binary, octal or hexadecimal number. So in today's lecture I am going to cover how to convert binary. Along with that we are going to learn how to convert decimal number into first binary, octal and then hexadecimal number. So first we'll proceed with the binary conversion that already we had studied. If you have to convert it into the binary number, so what you have to do? You have to divide the given number by 2. Similarly, if you need to convert into the octal conversion or the octal number system, then what you need to do? You have to divide that particular number by base. As already we had studied, for binary conversion the base is always 2. For the octal conversion the base is always 8, and for the hexadecimal conversion the base is always 16. So whenever you need to convert decimal number into binary, octal or hexadecimal number, just you have to remember, you have to divide that particular number by its base. So it means that here you have to divide 323 number by 2. In this case, you have to divide the given number by its base, that is 8. Similarly, here you have to divide the given number by 16. I hope you have understood how to how to apply method number 1, that is division method, to convert the given decimal number into binary, octal and hexadecimal. So please pay attention over here. Can you just tell me what would be the quotient you will get after the division? 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 ones are 2. After division you will be getting 161 as the quotient. Can you tell me the remainder? The remainder will be 1. Am I right? Then next would be, again you have to divide this particular number by 2. So if you are going to divide 161 by 2, you will be getting 2 8s are 16, then here 0, again you will get remainder as 1. Next again you have to divide 80 by 2. After division the quotient will be 40 and here you will get 0 as the remainder. Next would be what? After division you will get 20, here 0. Again you will get 10. What would be the remainder? 0. Next would be 5. Here 0. Next is what? 2 2s are 4. Remainder will be 1. Next is 2 1s are 2. Here 0. And then as I told you, once you get the quotient is equal to 0, you need to stop the division. Here what would be the remainder? 1. So can you tell me how you are going to write down the binary conversion for 323? So come on, tell me. 323 base is 10, that is decimal conversion. As I told you, the upper side, that is least significant bit, and here most significant bit. So while writing the answer into binary form, you need to write from MSB to LSB. Come on, tell me the first digit 1, second one 0, third one 1, then 0 0 0 0, 4 times zeros, and then you need to assign 1. After that you have to assign base as 2, because we are converting decimal number into binary number. I hope you have understood the first conversion, that is decimal to binary conversion. Now you need to tell me how you are going to convert this particular decimal number into octal and hexadecimal. Will you able to do that? Will you able to do that? Come on, let's begin with the first part. Now this is what? 323 divided by 8. If you are going to divide, can you tell me the question? Here you will get 4, here you will get 0, and what would be the remainder? 3. Again you have to divide this particular digit by 8. After dividing, what you will get? The quotient will be 5, that is 8 5s are 40. So what would be the remainder you will get? Come on, 0. This is correct. So again if I divide 5 by 8, what would be the quotient? Here I will get 0 and here 5 as the remainder. So here, as I told you, once you get quotient is equal to 0, at that particular moment you have to stop the division. So can you tell me how you are going to write down the answer? 323 decimal, which is equal to, again you need to write 5 not 3 into octal number. This is LSB and this is MSB. Least significant bit and most significant bit. So your answer is what? 503 into the octal conversion. I hope you have understood the second conversion also. Coming to the third conversion, can you tell me? Again you have to divide 323 by 16. After division, can you tell me the quotient? 16 2s are 32. Here 0 you will get. So what would be the remainder you will get? 3. This is correct. Then again you need to divide that particular number by 16. So here you will get 16 1s are 16. You will get 4 as the remainder. And then if you divide 1 by 16, what would be the answer? Here you will get 0 and here you will get 1. So again you need to write the answer from MSB to LSB. So the conversion from 323 decimal number, which is nothing but equal to 143 hexadecimal. I hope you have understood how to perform conversion from decimal number to binary number, octal number and hexadecimal number. In next lecture, we'll learn how to perform the conversion from binary to decimal, octal to decimal and hexadecimal to decimal number. I hope you have understood today's lecture. Keep watching, keep learning.